Hey, good morning. How are you doing? It's Friday today, August 21st, 2026. And we are rapidly approaching the end of summer, if we haven't already hit it, right? School is back in session. The nights are getting longer, the days are getting a little shorter. Boy, I got a pretty decent night's sleep last night, but I woke up this morning at about 6:30 and it was still dark-ish in the bedroom. And I thought, but it must be 4 in the morning. I didn't realize the sun was coming up earlier until I noticed it, right? That's usually how it goes. Anyway, I have this bed behind me. There were potatoes in here, actually. There's one that got left behind. Take him in. But I don't want this bed to sit bare and empty. I would prefer that there are roots in the ground. Is that another potato? Just a second. Little tiny guy. Anyway, I'd like to put some roots in the bed so that the soil doesn't dry out and die. I would like some life in it, right? So I have some pots on my deck. I should find a place for this. I have some pots on my deck that are starting to look, it's great. They're going over, right? Like the flowers are slowly ending their lives. Sorry, there's a garbage man going around. I've got some things that should have just been put in a larger pot in the first place. These are some snapdragons. And I grew those from seed, right? So I am going to pop this out of here if I can. Dump my rocks out. Push that out. It's a little dry. I have a much bigger pot I'm gonna empty, but I thought I'd start with this one. Come out of there. Just come out of there. Maybe I need a spade or a butter knife would probably work the best. One sec. I'll be back with another pot and a tool to dig that out of there. You'd sit here and kick it with the insects and the dogs around here somewhere. Just a second, I'll be right back. What you looking for, Bubby? Here's one. Big one. We're gonna stick that in there. Let me grab my spade. All right. I grabbed a butter knife. Can't get in there. How's your day going? Doing all right? What are you gonna get up to today? How about the weekend? What are you gonna do? There we go. It's empty. Quite a bit of roots on there, huh? Really needed a bigger pot. They were sitting on the little patio table. This is pretty easy. I can just find a spot. You know, I was thinking I'd like to try and plant some garlic. I've not done that yet. I've not tried to grow garlic. Oh, I take that back. I tried one year, but I put it in an aluminum, it was the wrong container to try and plant it in, I guess is what I'm trying to say. I think it got too hot and wet, and they need something a bit more arid, so. This way too, it'll force me to water this bed, right? So it doesn't dry out. So now got a bucket here. I save all my grit and then reuse it in the spring. So I did buy a new bag of it this year, but usually I've been able to get by with sort of recycling it, you know? I don't have to lose it. It costs money, you know? Oh, so how do I do this? Here, let's go like this. Make it a little easier on myself. I have to dump the gravel out of here. In this pot, I have Nicotiana. Man, can you hear me? Probably not, huh? In the terracotta pot there, I have some Nicotiana, phlox, and verbena. There's 2 Nicotianas, 1 phlox and 1 verbena, and I tell you what, it's too many plants in one planter. And it was in the terracotta, so I don't know. The verbena didn't like being that dry. It dried out. That's all right. Taking notes for next spring. All right. The rest of it out of here. All right, let's see if we can't just dump it out. You know, the thing about terracotta is you can't squish the pot like a plastic one, right? So it's a little harder. And the roots are probably stuck in there somehow. Let's grab the spade. Oop, I'm stepping on other potatoes that are still in the ground. That's all right. Oh, a little hard on the back. It's all right. I don't do every pot in one go, right? I've got a bunch of pots on the deck that by the time things freeze, I really have to have them emptied. Or at least by the time it snows, I want all the pots off the deck. So in this way, I don't just throw it away. You know what I mean? So, what you smelling, small dog? He wants to roll around in something over here. I don't know if you can see him. What are you doing? Getting dust on you, dirt on you. What are you doing? You gonna keep squirreling around or what? We'll get back to it here. Okay. You know, I did start seed collecting too. And I generally, like I took some off of this plant a couple days ago. When the flower goes over, here I'll show you. So here's the flower. And in this instance, the seeds will form way down here in this sort of bulbous area, right? And then the whole flower comes off and you end up with something like that. So in there, oh, there we go. That's where all, oh, where am I at here on the camera? Okay. All those precious seeds are at. So I usually just take a, oh, yeah, there you go. Like a brown paper lunch bag. There we are. And I'll put the whole seed head in the bag, you know, and then it'll stay nice and dry. And I usually tack it to a bulletin board or something, right? Label the bag so I know what it is. But that's just for the Nicotiana where the seed is. You know, Verbena has, yeah, this might not be the best plant to take seed from right now, but gives me something to do, you know, collect seeds right now, because it's not like we're planting or landscaping really. Like gravity just to do its job. Urgh. It's not going to. It's not coming out. Urgh. Maybe I can get my hands in there and just rip it out. All right. Ooh, there's a clump. Okay. That's the Verbena in there. That's really having a hard go, right? It was really pretty too. It was like a coral and white stripe. You know, it might still flower and keep kicking back here. And some phlox. Isn't that pretty? I just love the colors, the blush. All right, let's stick that somewhere. I don't know if the rabbits are going to come eat it all down or not. I might have to put up some kind of deterrent, some fencing, but we'll see. Here, potatoes here. Stick another one right here. All right. Oh, no way. Oh. I love it when that happens. I take that one in the house. Did we miss a bunch of them? Oh my God, there's another one. Just quietly down here growing and I don't even know it. Anything else in there? I don't think so. I think we're fine. Okay. Huh. There's some nice looking potatoes, right? Yeah. Got a basket in the house full of them. Dug them all out. All right. I got one left here. Where should we stick it? Probably fit it right here on the corner. Think there's anything else in there? Other than Crocs? Nope. I think we're all right. Okay. You come here with me. Oh, this blush one, I should show this to you. I really, really, really liked this flower this year. You know, it's like a blush. I just think it's so pretty. Anyway, I grabbed seeds from that too, and I still have time. They'll keep flowering. Okay, and this poor thing, here's a phlox. Believe it or not, that's still alive. All right, stick it in here somewhere. There you go. All right. Then, okay, there's one pot down. No, stop. Whew. It's hard on the back, I'll tell you that. What's the matter, dog? There we go. All right. I've got Crocs in the bottom. I'm gonna hang on to those. And the rest of this is mulch. There. Oh, you just fell off. That's fine. You can stay there and be just litter. Plant debris. I need to water these in. And not forget my butter knife. Goodness knows I'll set it down here in the grass and leave it forever. It doesn't exist anymore, right? Okay. Let me get my water pitcher. And before I walk away, leave these in the sun. Yeah, these two got a little green because they were on the surface. I'll leave them there, but I'm gonna take those in the house. We're gonna eat those later. Let me grab my pitcher. Poor snapdragons are just dried out, aren't they? Yeah. We'll give them a little bit more life here. Those will keep blooming until, oh heck, probably November if the weather holds, right? They're pretty good. Pretty fun that way. Let me get some more water. What you doing, Bubby? Oh, we stepped on an onion, huh? That's why it smells so oniony. Little tiny one, though. Not a big deal. Okay, a couple more there. Maybe a little more, huh? Sure. There. Well, that's one pot down. I've only got about 15 more to go. It's a lot, but my tomatoes are still in their beds and everything else, so I don't know. If things do freeze before I can get to them, I turn the pots upside down on top of the veg beds or the tomato beds, and I just leave them sit there. So And then in the spring, I come out with a spade or a fork or shovel. I break them all down and I mix it in. But hopefully they'll live here, they'll die here, the snow will show up and pack them down and they will rot down and feed the ground, is my hope. Yeah, that's it for me for now. You have a good rest of your day.